Hey guys, we are back with another video today. Taking a small break from Bendy. I tell you what, the video yesterday about did me in. Oh, I was getting so annoyed with it, but we did it. We got to chapter 4 on that, and that will be coming back part 6, chapter 4. Soon, but I wanted to take a break today and play this game, this deck in Magic the Gathering Arena that has been showing promise, and it's just a lot of fun. A little bit about the deck, how it'll work is, I'll go ahead and show you. So it is, of course, historic. It's historic brawl, so you get 100 cards. You can only have one copy of each card in the deck. And it's Rusko. He is our commander, so this card is always available to play. It costs 4 mana, but each time it dies, because this is Historic Brawl, it costs 2 additional to cast. So if I put this creature out, it will cost 2 more to cast the next time. So it's 4 mana, right? So you see 4. Then it'll cost 6 to cast the next time if it dies once, and then an additional 2, 8, 10, so on and so forth. The way this creature works is actually pretty unique. Rusko the Clockmaker, legendary creature, human artificer. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you conjure a card named Midnight Clock onto the battlefield. And when you cast a non-creature spell, so an artifact, an enchantment, a planeswalker, anything, put an hour counter on each permanent you control named Midnight Clock. And each opponent loses 1 life, and then you gain 1 life. A very unique card, because what Midnight Clock allows you to do is, when it exists on the battlefield, you can add a blue mana whenever you want, 1 mana, and then I can tap 3 mana and put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. But on its 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, I can shuffle your hand and graveyard into the library. Which is pretty cool. So the point of the deck is to counter your opponent, which is, a very bad thing to do, bad word in Magic the Gathering. Counter Magic, I do not play it a lot, meaning your opponent does not get to play their stuff. I know I'm explaining this, and if people are tuning in, you know how to play and stuff like that, but some people don't. So just a little bit of explanation about how the deck works. So the point of the deck is to make as much use as Rusko as possible. So what do we have in the deck? We have a lot of counter magic, things to draw cards, and to exile. Like for instance, this is a purpose of the deck is to exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its control. So if I target Rusko with this, it bounces it away from the battlefield, and then it comes back into the battlefield, triggering its effect again. So it'll conjure a duplicate Midnight Clock onto the battlefield. And there's a lot of that in this deck. So I'm going to be bouncing my own Rusko back and forth to the battlefield to keep conjuring Midnight Clocks. And then on each player's upkeep, the beginning of every turn, it'll keep putting counters on. And then there's other things in the deck that give me no maximum, I don't have a maximum hand size. So whenever this keeps going off, I'll keep drawing cards and threats with no maximum hand size. So I can get 20 cards in my hand and plenty of cards to play by turn 5 or 6 if possible. But there's also a lot of countering in this deck as well. So we'll see how that goes. And then there's a lot of burn, like destroying threats and stuff like that. There's not a lot of taking your opponent's stuff in this, but there are some good threats in here. Exile target creature or artifact or creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 flying bird. That's a good way to get rid of a threat, but they do get a 1/1 flying bird. Target creature, counter target card, non-creature spell, untap 3 lands. So that is the deck. We're going to play, 4 matches just to see how it goes. But if you guys have any tips, tricks, suggestions for this deck, appreciate it. This is going pretty crazy in Historic Brawl. There's a chance we'll play against this deck. I already did one time today, testing it out. But we will figure out if this will work. And here we go. Ooh, Winota, Joiner of Forces, a human deck. Oh, I don't have any black mana at all. I need black. Yes, that's way better. Okay, free mulligan. So I use them. Keep the 7 cards I have. Oh. Well, I won. That's one win. Okay. So the reason they could have conceded, very possibly, when they see Rusko, they might assume I'm playing counter correctly, and so they just scoop. Because some players in Arena do not want to play against counter magic at all. By turn 1 or 2, I've had players concede against this deck. That's actually just synonymous with counter magic to begin with. Opponents don't want to play with it, so they'll just scoop and walk away from the table. That's how much people dislike it. Rightfully so. It's a terrible mechanic of Magic. But it is a mechanic, so I do like, playing with it every now and then. So we'll see. Yep, that's a little bit better. Well, I don't... Okay, I can destroy some early threats. It's pretty decent, I guess. Whoa. Okay. So what we can do is we need... I really wish I could play this now, but I can't. Yeah, do that. What this does is slow. That's a you can tap for mana. If I get rid of that, it sets them back a turn. So, okay, all right, we are on the way. So power 2 or less. I'll wait on Elspeth's Nightmare. Oh man. I guess I can get this going. Green doesn't have a lot of removal. It has a lot of fight though. And the next turn when he plays this, I will Infernal Grasp that. Yes. Okay, so we will do this. He might. Now, there's a possibility. He's not going to... Okay, good. I'm glad. We'll go ahead and put another... Wait. Do I have counter magic up? No. I can threaten it, though. So you can bluff, of course, in Magic. If I leave mana open and pass the turn, they're going to think I have counter magic. That's good. Very useful strategy. There you go. That's game. So that's going to be the deck, unfortunately. Not lasting a lot of turns. I mean, people are just going to be... they don't want to put up with it, essentially. So we'll keep trying a few more. Hopefully we'll get a good match and people will want to stay and stick around. I really want to just show off the deck and see what it can become when it gets out of control. So hopefully we'll find a good sport. Nightshade should want to stay with me. They can mess this deck up if I'm not careful. Very useful card. Enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof, which takes out majority of my destroying their cards. So we'll do this. I did not. I should have mulliganed. I don't have any blue mana. Okay, so if they play something with power 2 or less, I can destroy it. Oh, that's a threat. We can do that. Planeswalker. And now mills means just taking the cards off the top of their deck. So all 4 cards will go to the graveyard, and then we exile their grave. Very, very unfortunate card for the opponent. Oh, they can't search their libraries. I don't know. Is he going to scoop? I guess he didn't know about that. Yep, gonna scoop. Okay, he didn't read He didn't read the Planeswalker. Okay, well that's the goal of the match tonight is just to make this deck go off more than 5 minutes. So let's see here. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, Pact Negotiation is a risky card, really good card. You can counter anything you want, but my next turn I have to pay 5 mana, and if I don't, I lose the game. So let's see. Oh, we'll duress it. Oh, is this versus Urza? Yep. Oof, that hurts. Oh my word. What's the biggest threat here? Oh, I don't want any of it. I guess I need Paradoxical Engine Con. 2 mana. Okay, well we slowed them down. Yeah, slowed them down. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the Displacer Kitten out. Read the card if you'd like. I can't use Pact on that, which is incredibly unfortunate. Okay, so everything costs less now for him, which is not good. So what he can do now is... So, I'll play Displacer Kitten, and then I'll play Rusko next turn. Yep, now it costs more. Can I... How much mana do I have? It's okay. I'll have to do it. Fun. So why this has to stay off the field. Spells your opponent's cast cost 2 more to cast. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses a life. So it sets me back a turn. Okay, so here comes some damage. Okay, so we're going to get Rusko on the field. And now I have a midnight clock. And now I can do this. Oh, do I want to wait my turn? Hold on. Does this shut down Ugin? I don't think it does. I'm going to do it anyway. Bounces it. Another midnight clock.
I wonder what behold my epilogue of fear.
No attacks. Counters, counters. Okay. Alright, I think we're in a good spot here. Even if he plays Ugin, he can destroy something. I don't know what he'll go for, though. Probably Rusko. Nope. Guess it doesn't stop it. That's too bad. Ah, well, that doesn't do anything.
You strike out of fear.
Okay, so I can cycle sensor. Field of Ruin. Okay, so when I do this, cast that. Okay, and I'll seek. Let's go. Back, creating more clocks. Take action. Perfect. I could play this. Let's do this. More clocks. You guys are seeing it a little bit. Okay.
If I don't have a plan, I'll just make one up.
Phases out. Does it mean? Let me do this. Okay, we are getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and minus this.
You will.
Good.
Your final terror is upon you.
Okay, wait. No attacks. In turn. Yep. And then these will all go off, hopefully. And then I get... See, I have no maximum hand size now. When these go off, I'm going to get tons of cards. But I gotta be careful because I can mill myself. Let's do this.
Time's up.
Death comes for
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Just going to have that go off. May pay 4, create a 4. No, you didn't do it. Okay, so here comes some damage. I don't know what to do next, but we will see. Yep, that's not good. Let's see if I... Okay, 7 cards. Thank goodness. What can I do? Oh, that's not good. I can do that next turn. What can I do? What can I do? I need to get rid of that. There we go.
another time, Planeswalker.
I can't do anything because it's phased out. Man, that was my fault. Okay, so we have one turn to hopefully do some stuff. And then this one should be going off soon. Okay, that's good. He has 1 card in hand. 2. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought he already drew. Great. Well, that's okay. got to block something out. 4, 3, 2. Do I want to go down that low? That's 7, 8, 9. That's so low. I do this. I play it loose with my life total no matter what match, and I know I shouldn't, but unless he's about to play Ulamog, and then the match is over. Okay, he's surveilling. Here we go, here we go. Going off, going off. There we go. Shuffle. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we're going off a little bit. So we're going to play this. Thassa. Play this. Let's do this. This. Doesn't hurt. This. Yes. There we go. No blocks. Return. Here we go. All right. No, that's not good. Supreme Verdict. I missed this card. Can't even counter it. It destroys all creatures. He's most likely going to do that. I don't think he wants to lose his Urza. Oh, Helm of the Host has to go. That's not okay. This card is dangerous. So when he equips this thing, he can equip it to anything. Then becomes he can create copies that aren't legendary, so he can just keep getting great cards. Okay, goes off. I get a new hand. Or I was about to. Let's do this. Now I wonder if I play. I need Helm of the Host to go, so we'll do this. It'll come back. I can reactivate it. He's probably about to concede here. Yep. Yes. Okay. All right. That was a lot of fun. But that is essentially how the deck works. I keep getting hands, taking things from their hands, countering their stuff. And essentially what that would have kept doing is I would have kept being able to use Ashiok almost indefinitely this turn. Though I only have 5 life left, he gave up at 20. Okay, that was a great match. Let's see if we can keep up that momentum. Go for maybe one more. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Technically, I haven't lost a match, but a lot of the opponents are scooping before they're playing, or just quitting before the match starts. So. Okay. That's a pretty decent hand. Mana Confluence. I haven't really used that card a lot, but that's a pretty dangerous card because I have to use life to do that. It's not that great. Oh, Totski. It can be countered. It's indestructible, meaning it can't die by combat. Or destroy has no effect on it. It attacks each turn if able. Whenever it does deal damage to a combat player or any creature does, it gets to draw a card. Very, very useful. So I'm going to keep... Hopefully, if he plays something like Elena or Elf or something, I can just counter it for 2 mana. For 1 mana. What? Okay. Didn't have a 2-drop. Okay. What can I get out? I could get out... Okay. I'll go ahead and throw Hurricane Master Wizard out. It's a pretty decent card if you'd like to take a read. Okay. So that's good. Next turn I can try to get Rusko out. Maybe Yurvo? No? You're still not finding anything. Okay, that's incredibly interesting. I can... I'll wait. Can I wait? Wait, I can get... No, I can't do anything. Cast a non-creature spell. Well, I'll foretell this for next turn. Then I'll swing in with Hurricane Master Wizard. Now, he might flash something in. Because green does have flash. So. Nope. Okay, I guess Totski's coming down next turn, but, I mean, I'm going to censor that, of course. That means counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, whoa, no. It can't be countered. I just said that. Man. Alright. I can do that next turn, though. That's a pretty decent solution to it. And then he can bring it back. Now that card will cost 6 mana. Hello, Bruins. Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate it. Go ahead and swing. This is great. And then next turn, hopefully, I can... Oh, no. Seriously? I didn't cast it. Not yet. So, that's not good. What you doing? Nope. No. Yep. There's the fight mechanic I was talking about. Now he can deal 3. Very useful. Let's see what we can do, though. Should I get Rusko going? I mean... Cycle that. I don't. Wait. No, it can't be countered. So, Go ahead. Okay, I really need to get Rusko out. Can also just return Totsuki to the hand. Oh, that mammoth. Yeah. And I have to lose life equal to its power. Oh, it's mana value. It's still 6. That's not good. I can return it to the... I mean, I can do that, and then it needs to discard something. I can destroy it, and then I still have enough... Okay, I'm going to go down to... I'm going to lose 6 life here, which is not good. Still losing so much life. Okay. I've got to get something going here. Okay. 10. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. What do I also have? Exile target creature. I can do that. Exile target creature, then... +1/+1 counter. I can do that to Rusko. That's good. Okay, you now have 5 mana. Ooh, that frog is dangerous. What does that thing do? Deal Yep. Okay, so I could get rid of that. Going down to 11, which is not the greatest. Doesn't this thing... I thought it had hexproof of some kind. No, it doesn't. Okay. Wish I could have foretold that, but that's okay. Raven form. Hold on. I'm gonna scry. Okay, so we'll do this and then that. Yep. And what do we have here? That needs to go. Promo command needs to go. And then we'll do this. Have to lose another life, unfortunately. And I gain it right back. That's good. Thank you, Rusko. Another clock. And then we will clean the clock with Wizard's class. Now no maximum hand size. I will get Blur. Okay. I think we are set. Nothing in your hand really helps because I can balance it with Ashiok. Well, if that thing creates a monster... No, it doesn't. Do you have anything in your hand that can stop it? Nope. So I think he's going to concede next turn because I'm just going to bounce his Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay, so I'm going to play Ashiok. Bounce his Wolf back to his hand. He has to get rid of one. I think he's going to concede. Potentially. Yep. That is a great game. Guys, we're going to call it there. I mean, I know the first couple of matches were not that great because they conceded. But no losses with this deck, which makes me happy. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Any questions, comments? Really appreciate it. Tips or tricks? Always appreciated. But check you guys out in the next video. Should be Bendy next, since I've had a day to recover from it. But thank you guys for the support as always. I appreciate it. Check you guys later.